Well, victims of sexual abuse are able to get justice years after the crime. That's thanks to a law passed in 2021, but time is running out to report that abuse.
And right now, there is 1 year left to file a claim of the abuse, no matter how long ago it was. TCV 11's Ashley Godwin shows us what you need to know.
When you see the pain in their eyes and you hear the anguish in their voices, that's what pushed me to do this.
Senator David Wallace sponsored a bill that became law in 2021, giving survivors of sexual abuse more power when reporting their abuser. The bill removes the statute of limitation and allows 2 years for anyone under the age of 55 to come forward and file a lawsuit in civil court against the perpetrator.
When they're young, they don't want to talk about it. And studies have shown that when they get to midlife in their late 40s or 50s, suddenly they're willing to talk about it and they want to do something about it.
Josh Gillespie, an attorney that handles cases of sexual assault of minors and adults, says after this became law, he saw an increase of people coming forward to get justice.
Parents need to be reminded that this is a threat.
Before this went into effect, Gillespie says it was much harder for someone to report abuse.
Prior to this new law, a child sex abuse victim essentially had until they were 21. The day they turn 21, if they've not sued whoever assaulted them, for the most part, they were out of options.
But now, a person can file a claim through an attorney who will build a case and argue it through civil court, getting justice and compensation for a survivor, allowing them to be able to pay for medical and therapeutic treatments.
It shifts the financial burden from the victim and ultimately the state in many cases to the perpetrator. The perpetrator should be paying for the treatment.
Now, during this session, Senator Wallace is sponsoring a bill to get rid of that age restriction and extend the temporary grace period. If that becomes law, that special window will remain open for another 2 years.
Thanks, Ashley. Now, that bill has passed the Senate and is now in a House committee.